In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to install a aftermarket seatbelt into the OEM mechanism of the GTI Mk6. I won't be teaching you how to remove the seatbelt from the car. My goal is just to show what it needs to be done afterwards. There's a really good video. I forgot who posted it, but I'm going to leave the link down into the description here. First thing you guys gonna need to do is trimming this a little bit. You're gonna need to grind it just a tiny bit so this will fit on the car. I'm gonna show you guys where this goes. It's very hard to show you guys with one hand, but it doesn't go in. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Recording with one hand, it's really trick. But I'm gonna need to trim a little bit more right here on the top. So after the second trimming, it goes in without any problem. Just a tip here to you guys. You can probably keep the bottom part. It's actually the top piece that requires trimming right here. I would say like from here to the top. So once the trimming is done, we can begin removing the tape out of this mechanism. We can just pop this off because we're not gonna need this. So make sure to remove this. Now what we're gonna do is like completely extend the tape. And then right now you just hold this roller right here with your hand. You push the tape and take this little pin off. And then the tape comes right off. Okay? So aftermarket tape, it's removed. Now we just gotta do the same thing with the OEMC. And here's the tricky part. See if it works this way. Let's try to full extend it. Same thing. Actually, something that I forgot to check, which is very important, it's how does it goes. Right. Okay. So with this mechanism this way, we're just gonna take a look on the whole tape. And then what I did myself, I just lined out the aftermarket one into the same way. With the passenger side, of course. This is the driver's side. See? So once I remove the tape, I'm ready to put this one in. It only goes out when it's vertical. It doesn't work if it's sideways, crooked, or see, it'll lock. It'll lock like this too. So it gotta be completely vertical. So it kind of do the same thing. Let's see if we can lock this some way. The other one I was able to lock with a screwdriver. Well, anyways, we can just hold it with your thumb. So the same thing. This is a little bit tighter, so it's a little bit trickier than the aftermarket. So you just kind of do the same thing. Give some push. Let's see, I think if I roll it this way, it might be easier for me to grab that. What I did with the other side too, I just used the pick, trying to lift this. And you gotta do it slowly though. It takes some time. I think this stitching here is a lot thicker, so it takes some time to get it out. Perfect. So here's the thing. I'm gonna double check this because I turned this thing so many ways. So just gonna put the tape again, the seatbelt itself. Make sure I got it right. So yeah. Well, like side by side with the aftermarket. Okay. So the tape is exactly into the same position. And to get this to the other side is very tricky as well. Yes, I'm gonna change directions here. Just gonna cut this off. Worst case scenario in the future, if I ever want to put this back, I'll take to someone that has a sewing machine and I can put the seatbelt back, take to her, she can sew it, and then I can put this back. God damn. Make sure double, triple check if the alignment it is correct. So far, so good. And then putting the red tape, it's a lot easier. I promise. Getting the black out was, to say at least, embarrassing. So okay, so black one is out, red one is going in. And here how it goes. Hopefully to put this in, it's a lot easier. funny how much easier it's to get in. I'm just gonna use the stock pin. Since it's metal, of course it's more reliable than just plastic. Make sure this goes back in place, like so. And then you just get a red seatbelt yourself. This is it. This is all you gotta do. It was way more difficult doing the driver's side than the passenger. For some reason, I'm not too sure why. I'll take a few shots after this is installed in the car to show you guys. So here's the final results. I'm pretty stoked with it. I love the way it looks. It turned out really nice. And you can still move this up and down without no problem, even though like the hat piece where it goes to the car, it's a little bit different. Make sure you'll see it, but when you put them back together, make sure that this is still work.